comment on locking up one of your top players today?
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, well deserved. Obviously, we're pretty happy to have him. You know, Norris Trophy winner and all that, but we're real excited, obviously. I'm sure he's excited, and I know Drew is real excited. So.
Just in comparison to the other young defensemen that you've coached over your time, where does he fall? You don't have to compare him, but just
No,
how does he
he's.
stand out compared to some of the other young defensemen?
No, I didn't know the kid at all. You know, I watched their games last year, and obviously the season he had last year was outstanding. I mean, to win a Norris Trophy as a 23-year-old player is incredible. And from what I've seen of this guy so far this year, and what is it, 9 games now? It's incredible. Every night he plays well. He makes the right plays. His hockey IQ is outstanding. So we're real happy to have him.
So I asked him, what's left for him to accomplish, right? I mean, Norris last year, big contract now, and he said team success, basically. So as far as your team, coming off a game last night that maybe you
That we won.
pleased by the fourth, but you did win. So like, what's going on with your team? What's the state of your team today?
We're 6-2-1. Real happy to be there. Last night, our goalie won a hockey game. We said that last night, so I'm happy. We're moving forward. We're going to be a good hockey team. So,
How conscientious are you of Igor's playing time?
it's early. He's 25 years old, 24 years old. He's a great goaltender. He's played well. Georgie's a real good goalie. We're happy with our goaltending, incredible goaltending for our team. And like I said, we're not worried. We're concerned. It's 8 games into the season, and they're young guys.
When you do make the switch, is it more so about giving Shesterkin a break? Or
Not at all. Georgiev's a very good goaltender. I mean, Shesterkin's playing lights out right now, but we're very confident with both goaltenders. And like I said, he's been so good. I mean, and Georgie's played good too. He won his last game for us and played really well. So goaltending is the last thing I got to worry about.
Right.
Have you pinpointed, like what flipped the switch last night? I mean, I know I asked you last night. You asked me if I asked them. I mean, what stops working when you start?
Turnovers. Completely turnovers. The first 10 minutes was excellent. We got pucks in behind their defensemen. Every coach does the same thing to their teams. And for whatever reason, then we started to try and make plays, and we fed their attack. So we turned way too many pucks over for probably 30 minutes. Third period was a lot better.
As you say, you're 9 games in or whatever it is. I mean, is that something you have to deal with all season long where, you're playing a certain way and then maybe guys get too fancy? I mean, is that what it is?
No. We get cute, we get fancy, try and make plays, but I think I'm going to watch 3 games today probably, and I'm going to see the same thing from some teams. Some teams, more veteran teams, do it a little bit better, but you want your players making great plays. You want them making skill plays, and that's what's part of it. We don't go out and get skill players like Panarin and Zibanejad and all those guys and expect them to dump the puck in every time. I don't want that. They got to use their talent or skill, but we got to manage. The word we always use is manage the puck. And manage the puck is making the right decision, And most times they make the right decision. Sometimes we don't. And last night we got away from that for 30 minutes, and we really turned pucks over. And that's when we have trouble playing the game. We look like we don't know what we're doing. That's what happens. We turn pucks over in that neutral zone, the offensive blue line, and it really hurts our group. Because last night, I mean, I don't know if you guys realize it or not, but we had a defenseman out there for 3 minutes because we turned pucks over, and that can't happen. So it's like I said, it's early. We're getting better. I know we got a good hockey team. We got a good record right now, and the guys want to be a good team. So.
Any update on Ryan Reeves?
I was happy to see him out there skating today, and he lasted most of the practice, so that's a good sign. So yesterday I was a little concerned, but he looked a lot better today, and so I don't know when he's going to play, but it was a step in the right direction.
He's eligible, right?
I think he's eligible.
I'm not sure.
Wednesday.
He can come out tomorrow.
I think he's eligible. He may be eligible. I'll check.
I don't think he's playing tomorrow.
While he was out there, I noticed that he was kind of leaving with the lines and acting like how an opponent would. Just to see him wanting to have that impact on practice so much, what does that just say about him?
Yeah, he wanted to get some extra conditioning in there, so he was going down, playing like a defensive with the other team, like you said. So, no, Revo's he's one of our leaders. He's a guy that come to this team, and he makes us a more aggressive team, and he's a character in the dressing room. The guys really like him, so he wants to be out there. But again, we tell him, make sure you're ready to go. And I thought today he looked much better than he did yesterday, so that's a positive for us in our group.
If I can get back to Adam for a second, is there anything more that you think you can get from this guy?
I don't want any more. I love what we see. When you start trying to do too much, but he's been awesome.
But I mean, even in like a leadership role kind of thing?
No, just do what he does. We got enough leaders over there. There's enough veteran guys there, so I want him to come to the rink and do exactly what he's done the last 2 years.
I know you said dressing Chinordi was about putting the best 20 guys
Mhm.
in the lineup. When it comes to alternating between those two, do you look at the matchup, or is it about the...
We always look at the other
Yeah.
team, there's no doubt, for sure, definitely.